Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another 3 looks, 1 palette makeup tutorial for you guys using the Sailor Moon Colourpop collab palette. Let me know which look was your favorite, 1, 2, or 3. I'm first going to be showing you guys the inside of the palette and some swatches on my arms real quick, and then we'll get right on into the makeup tutorial. So let's go! The swatches are not that great, sorry. And for this first look, I wanted to create something that reminded me of a magical girl from like animes or whatever. Something really cute and girly, so it's very pink. I'm first applying some translucent powder underneath my eyes just because I had never used this palette before, and if there was going to be glitter fallout, I just wanted to have it be easier to clean up. So I'm first taking the shade called Moon Castle, and I'm applying that in my crease with a crease brush from Real Techniques, and I just build up the color quite a bit. Then I'm taking the pink shade called Love, and I'm also applying that into my crease, but a little bit below the Moon Castle shade, but also kind of blending it together, if that makes sense. Taking the shade Miracle Romance, I'm going to apply that with the flat eyeshadow brush on the outer portion of my lids and also on the inner portion of my lids, kind of creating a space in the middle, empty space. Building up the color intensity. I'm taking my Too Faced glitter glue and applying that with my finger on the middle part of my eyelid where we try to leave the empty space. This is our base for the glitter. I'm now taking the shade called Silver Crystal and applying that with my finger right on top of where we put the glitter glue. I'm going back into the shade Miracle Romance, and I'm using a precise crease brush, and I'm just connecting the outer and inner colors together. And I'm going to take this shade called Mare Serenitatis. I don't know how to pronounce this shade. I'm applying that on top of Silver Crystal. Taking the shade Love again, and I'm going to run that underneath my lower lash line. And even though I kind of use the same brush a lot, I do clean it off after each use. Taking the shade called Silver Millennium, I'm using that as my brow bone highlight. I'm taking the shade called Fullmoon and I'm applying that in my inner corner. But I'll be covering it up later, to be honest. I'm brushing away that loose powder and any fallout. Now I'm taking my Wet n Wild blush in the shade called Fantastic Plastic Pink and I'm applying that to my cheeks. For highlight, I'm taking this NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder in the shade Lavender Steel. And yeah, I'm just applying that as highlight. And then I'm also putting some of it on top of my blush. I'm kind of blending the two together to give a glowy pink look. And I'm taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Jet Black. And I'm lining the top of my eyes. Now I'm taking my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the shade Black Fever. I'm applying this in my upper waterline. And then for the lower waterline, I'm using my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil, just in black. And on top of our Full Moon shade in the inner corner, I actually decided to take this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner in the shade Grind and apply it on top because I wanted something more pink and more glittery. Now I'm just retouching up my lower lash line with that Love shade. I just thought some of the color went away, so I wanted to intensify it again. Then for the lips, I'm taking my Lime Crime Plushie in the shade Rosebud, and I'm just applying that like with my finger to give more of a sheer application. I didn't want any lipstick that was too intense or too heavy for this look. I'm using my Bad Gal Bang Benefit Mascara and applying that to my upper and lower, I don't know what I'm trying to say, just my eyelashes. And then I'm taking my Milani Matte Charcoal Setting Spray, and that completes this look. Okay, so now we're on to look number 2. I'm first starting out with this shade called Twilight Flash, and I'm applying that to my crease, and I'm just gonna build it up. I'm taking the yellow shade called Justice, and I'm applying that on the inner half of my lid. Now I'm taking the shade called Tuxedo Rose, and I'm applying that to the outer half of my eyelid. I'm grabbing my e.l.f. brush that's more precise. It's just an e.l.f. crease brush. And I'm applying the yellow shade Justice and the Tuxedo Rose shade. Again, I'm just bringing it up higher into the crease. And I'm just going over the colors again to make it more intense. And I'm taking the shade called Miracle Romance, and I'm applying that underneath my lash line. I'm going into the shade called Shining Moon, and I'm applying that as my brow bone highlight. My e.l.f. contour blush kit, and I'm just using the blush side. I think it's a blush and bronzer, whatever. Just applying that all over my cheekbone. Now I'm taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, lining my eyes. I'm using my same eyeliners from before, so the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil for my upper waterline. And also my Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil for my lower waterline. I'm taking the shade called Luna, that purple shimmer shade, and I'm applying that as my inner corner highlight. And I wanted it to be more pigmented, so I sprayed my brush with some setting spray, and that really helped bring the pigment out. And then I'm taking Silver Millennium, and I'm actually using that as my all over face highlight. So my cheekbones, down my nose, my Cupid's bow. I wanted to intensify it, so I tried using my finger with this shade to give it more pigmentation. I also used it as a brow bone highlight on top of Shining Moon. I was retouching up my blush again to make it darker. And then I'm taking my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara and applying that to my top and bottom lashes. I'm taking my NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the shade Puppy Love and applying that all over my lips. On top of that, I'm taking my Lime Crime Diamond Crusher in the shade Summer and just applying that on top just to give it a little bit more sparkle. And going in with my Milani Make It Last Matte Charcoal Setting Spray. Spray in my face, and that completes this second look. I really like it. It's fun and colorful. To our third and final look. This look reminds me of a sunset. First, starting with some translucent powder underneath my eyes again for any fallout later throughout this look. Taking the shade Justice, I'm going to apply that as my crease shade. And the yellow does take a little bit of building up to do. Going in with Twilight Flash, the slightly more orangey shade. I'm taking a defined crease brush and I'm applying it right below the yellow shade. And I'm going back into Justice. And I'm using the precise brush and I am making it more intense again because some of the color got lost from Twilight Flash. And going back into Twilight Flash, I'm just building up that color again. This look has a lot of back and forth with the colors on the eyes. Just because I was trying to get like the sunset vibe of different colors in the crease. So now I'm taking Tuxedo Rose, cleaning off my brush, and applying that below Twilight Flash. But I also don't want it so low that it's covering my eyelid. Like a rainbow sunset we got going on. So now I'm going back into Twilight Flash and I'm just trying to build that up in between the yellow and the pinky color. Taking the shade Love, I'm applying that to the outer portion of my lids, but I'm leaving it below Tuxedo Rose. My Too Faced glitter glue. Using my finger, I'm applying it to the inner half of my eyelid. I'm taking the purple sparkle shade Luna with a brush to make it precise, and I'm applying that right on top of the glitter glue, but also leaving it below the Tuxedo Rose shade. Going back in with Love, I'm applying that again on the outer portion of the eyelid to intensify the color. Going back into Tuxedo Rose, I'm trying to intensify that crease color that got lost a little bit. I'm going back in with Twilight Flash to build up that orange shade again. In between the yellow and pinky shade. I'm just going over the outer corner, like all the colors. I go over them multiple times so you can see each one really well. using Twilight Flash again. Now I'm taking Shining Moon and using that underneath my brow bone. I'm wiping away that powder I put underneath my eyes at the beginning. Now I'm taking the shade Tuxedo Rose. I'm applying that underneath my lower lash line. And I'm also going to blend the shade Justice underneath my lower lash line into the Tuxedo Rose color, kind of just mixing the two together. Now I'm taking the shade Silver Crystal and I'm wetting my brush and I'm applying that as my inner corner highlight. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, the Peachy Love one, and I'm mixing the colors Nectarine and Miami on my cheeks. Taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter and highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, cupid bow. I'm taking my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner and just applying eyeliner once again. Taking my Essence eyeliner, lining my upper waterline. These steps are all the same as the previous look. So the Maybelline pencil, applying that on my bottom waterline. I would have used purple or like orange eyeliner if I had it, but I don't, so I just used black again. And then the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, just applying that to my top and bottom lashes. For the lips, I'm using the NYX Plush Gel Lipstick in the shade Dime Piece. Then using my Milani Matte Setting Spray again. And that completes this final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos from me. See you guys next time. Bye bye!